welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Wow! Thank you for the bomb. Wow! Yum, 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 yum. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Oh, where's my water? It's okay, I just grabbed a random bottle. Ah, you're doing good. Good to see, good to see. Oh my god. I miss a time when I was formless. When I was but a mere concept. Floating through the vast universe of creation. Just being, understanding, and not needing to go through the trials of having flesh. But other than that, it's all great. Wow, whoa, whoa, why am I glitching now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, I'm colorizing. Wow. But truly, to be stuck in a flesh prison. Oh, I mean, there's good and bad. There's good and bad. There's good and bad. Like this? I'm still stuck in a flesh prison, unfortunately. Oh my god. Before when I simply was and am, rather than being contained in this prison. Ah! But it is an experience. It is part of my evolution. And therefore, we must continue. We must continue. These are just trials, right? These are just trials and tribulations. But yo. So, one thing that happened during March, yes, I know, I went through April without doing any of the March promises. But, right now, there is the schedule that is out. There is a schedule that is out, and I will be having all the activities, other than the karaoke. Because the karaoke was gonna be for specifically for when I get the microphone, the new microphone. But yeah, so you guys have decided that Stein's Gate would be the game that the chat has chosen, that the Discord has chosen. So I'll be playing Stein's Gate today. When most likely I'll be doing the Saturday on for Stein's Gate. Tomorrow we will be doing an art stream. So one thing that I think will be cool, like if my peepers had a character to represent to you guys, what would you guys look like? What would you guys look like? So tomorrow, the character that we are gonna be making is you guys. That's right. I'm gonna be drawing you guys. I will be birthing you into life with my with my regular frog-like powers. My very regular frog-like powers, which is very natural and no way some kind of eldritch powers from space and the great dimensions beyond. Nah, I'm just a regular frog. You guys know that. Then on the 10th, we will be continuing with Joe's adventures. Yes, our writing prompt. Yes, right outside. I haven't done Joe's adventures in a while, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. On the 17th, I might take a break depending on how tired I am or not. So we will see. On the 24th, we will be unboxing our Oscars. That's right, we'll be unboxing our Oscars. And I will be showing you guys the art book, the Dark Souls art book, which I have as well. I'll be showing you guys the art book. I haven't unboxed it yet. So what I will do is that I will actually do the first unbox. I'm like, from the regular box, I'm gonna be taking it out simply because I don't want you guys to see like my name and my earthly address. but we'll be taking a peek right into it, right into it. And I will, of course, be unboxing the 700 Army of Astora figurine. So that's gonna be really cool. I have during that day, you will not be seeing me because the camera will be looking down at the table where all the stuff is. We will see how it goes. It's gonna be a mess. It is gonna be a mess, but it will be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. On the 26th all the way to the 28th, I will not be streaming because on the 27th is Hari Raya. So 26th and 28th, I'll be taking some time to rest and get ready for the house and everything. So yeah, on the 30th, we will be doing the Digimon Bully or Eat session. Yes, 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 yes. And the 31st, depending on how long it takes, because you guys remember the Pokemon one, right? It brought me in all the way into like 7 a.m. So I am putting the 31st as blank because I just might have been knocked out that entire time. So we will see. We will see. We will see. Huh. 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 But yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be how it goes. Hold on for a moment. Let me just check one small thing. Let me just check one small thing. Let me just check something. Hi, Luna. How is you? Hope you are doing good. Hope you are doing well. How you been? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Schedule all on point. So that's gonna be the thing. I will likely be doing a an ad to everybody, all of my peepers, in the Discord. Should I do it now? Actually, I don't know. Should I do it now? Trying all of. Yeah. Bum. Been good. Guys, I got better from the flu. That's good. That's good. Please take care of your health. Please take care of your health. Hi, Pancake. How is you? Hope you are doing. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming. How you been? I am always tired. I am literally always tired. Just yesterday, I felt like I was awake maybe 6 hours in a day. And this morning as well, I was like, I exercised quite a bit. But also, I was sleeping a lot, so I don't know. Okay, guys, I am gonna put it in the Discord. And okay, ba 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 ba. Let me just. Did I spell this correctly? Penultimate. Okay, I used the word wrong. Apparently, penultimate. The idea of penultimate being the very best is an erroneous meaning according to the Merriam-Webster. So I should not, in fact. I need to search for a different name. I need to search for a different name. Okay, you know what? Maximum is funny. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Woohoo. Anyway. Yeah. I put it in the Discord, so now I spread the word. Come and join tomorrow for the art stream and tell me what you guys want to have as your own avatar, as a peep. You guys are my army peeps, but I don't have a character for you guys. So, what do you guys want to have? Tell me tomorrow while I am drawing. I will be doing poll after poll after poll to say like, okay, this is how you guys are gonna look like. This guys are you guys will be the ones choosing. You guys be the ones choosing. But okay, I've been talking a lot and not doing a lot of that. I will be doing pull after pull after pull. That's right. Because that's the thing, you know. I need to start off with like, okay, skin color. Do you guys want to be flesh colored? And if you guys want to be flesh colored, what flesh color do you guys want to be? Green, yellow, purple, aquamarine, a lot of different flesh colors, you know. So that's one of the things. So how do you think it will be the most maximum peep would be? And then after that they'll be like, what kind of eyes you want? Should you guys have eyes in the first place? Or it's stuff like that. So you guys will be the one voting. But that will be tomorrow. That will be tomorrow. Today we are having Stein's Gate. What is Stein's Gate? I honestly have no idea. I never played this game before. So, this is literally gonna be my first time playing it, guys. No spoilers, hopefully, and let's see how this game goes. I don't. Okay, you know what? I really have no idea what this game is about. Like, I didn't even look at the synopsis. But I see Steins Gate, and then there's like a little blurb at the bottom. That's what I'm gonna be reading as my clue into what I'm getting into. Cause is it a popular game? Yes. Do I know about popular games? No. Okay, let's see. There is no end, though there is a spot start in space, infinity. It has its own power and ruins it goes through. There is a start also, and the star finite. Goes though. Okay. Only the person who wants wisdom can read the most foolish one from the history. The fish that lives in the sea doesn't know the world and the land. It also ruins and goes if they have wisdom. It is funnier that men exceeds the speed of light than fish start living in the land. It can be said that this is an final ultimatum from the god to the people who can fight. Very English. I get it. I get it. But also very English. Just hearing the song makes you hyped. Ayo. I'm assuming you guys know what this game is. Well, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna know. I'm knowing, I guess.
すべては偶然だ。だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類すべての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと身近にあって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。
あのさ、I don't think this is the frog that you want to be playing regarding the future of the world.
星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅び。
Do you know how many things I missed?
有限
In
英知を
general?
持つ者こそ最も愚かであるの。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
Well, I guess I'm gonna fight God, guys. I guess I'm gonna fight God. It's giving me Chrono Trigger vibes. With the whole, your actions have consequences kind of thing. Nothing for you. Oh, please don't talk about sweat. It's already so hot in Southeast Asia.
おかりねえってば
おかりなんでだなんだなんだなんだWhat do you mean by enemy territory?
誰かと電話中
What is going on?
いや、こちらの話だ。問題だ。これより会場に潜入する。
Who am I? Am I Rintaro? What am I working as?
ああ、ドクター中橋が抜け駆けました。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。
I don't think we will know everything. I'm not sure Dr. Nakamatsu notice anything.
何？機関が動き出しているだと。
What is the setting for this? There's an organization. We're gonna be infiltrated. Am I some kind of like underground rebel or something? Am I for the government? From the government? Or against the government? What kind of organization? Is it a...
そう。それがシュタインズゲートの選択肢。L、3、コンブル。
Choice is Stein's Gate! Can I go to cable? I think I need to do a bit of reading. Ah, okay. Let's have a look, guys. On the one hand, people in this world rare restraination. We should begin infiltration. Ready, come! Enemy territory. If this is gonna come out like I am just some kind of otaku going into otaku world to buy some otaku stuff in the anime territory. Remember when DVD stores were still a thing? Are they not still a thing? I believe like a pass, but that was like a few years ago actually. I don't go out of the house much, but I do remember like seeing at least one DVD store, I think. Let me get to the server player to stop and rest.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
Who is that on the phone?
聞くな。それが真由里のためでもある。
Why are you suddenly so close to me, girlie? But also, how is you? Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well. Oh, have I asked? How are you, Mom? Hope you are doing good, hope you are doing well as well. Hope the chat's doing good, hope the chat's doing well. I hope you guys come tomorrow because we are gonna be drawing a character for y'all for the chat. The penultimate, no, the ultimate peep. So, yes. Yeah, I know, right? Sudden closeness. I'm like, oh!
あ、そうなんだ。オカリン、ありがとう。
Who even are you? Are you my little sister? Are you my handler? Childhood friend? Okay, yeah. I was right! On both accounts. Haha! Oh no! We had to go close in on the gacha machines. Time machine press conference. Ooh.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
真由里よ。いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
Your name is Rintaro. I feel like Okarin sounds nicer than Rintaro. Sup, hater? How you mean? Cause I maybe it's just me when I see when I see a name, Japanese name with Taro at the back, I am reminded of two things. Three things. Momotaro, Ultraman Taro, and Taro the fool. I think I prefer Okarin actually.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
Welcome back from the ditch.
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法王院京馬、世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
He's giving me Pandora Acta vibes. Giving me Pandora Acta's vibes. The kind of cringe, you know?
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
True name? True name? Hoin Kyoma. I'm not gonna remember that.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Rintaro. Hey, where's my voice acted line? Where's my voice acted line, man? Afraid is stupid. Okay. Oh, boy's blue pipe thing? I did not know that reference. Kyoma, right? Or something? What's his preferred name?
でね、オカリ、教えてほしいんだけど。
Yeah, just give on
ここ
me.
で何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというの。
You know, I was literally thinking that. Wait, you came all the way here with me, and you don't know why we're here. Like, girl. Girl really wants to hang out.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
How old are we? She's dressing like she's in her teens. But the guy's voice sounds like he's in mid-20s. And they're going to a press conference about a time machine. What is everybody's age just? Nakamachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time. Has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he's treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
Oh yeah, he's right. Where is everybody? I scanned the entire hall, but there's no one here who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. The organization is here. The organization knows. And it's all just a ploy from the organization to get us, apparently, or something. I don't know. There were about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
Huh? Kissed my lips into a sneer. I thought Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. This press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
Yeah. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon on my precious summer holiday. The fact that it's a summer holiday feels like you're still in school. You know, unless like Japan, but I don't think working adults have a summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリ巻きトカゲだね。
Huh? I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known not only to make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Hey, if you don't laugh at your own jokes, who's gonna laugh at them, man? That's a good thing to do. Laugh at your own jokes. If you don't even think you're funny, nobody else will.
マユリ、気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
Why are you saying such suspicious things to your childhood friend who probably knows nothing about what's going on and also just came here because she just wanted to hang out? If you're gonna go into the fight sequence, I'm gonna be like... Are we under attack? Are they trying to fire brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな。震度 2？ あ、マグニチュード 2？ 震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
I have a feeling that Mayuri is gonna be really important. I don't know what this game is about, but something about this is just telling me that whatever I do with Mayuri, it's gonna be important. Like, I need to take care of her. I didn't even manage to see the flashes of people in the background previously, but like, no time to do with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. Bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. Oh no, it's sparkly. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize the lock has been broken, and it's sparkling. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke in the sparkles. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air that is really sparkling.
爆発だと
I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that?
なんだこれは
Spaceship thing? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and it looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now when it landed? Who put it here? Ah, okay. I see it. Cause I was... You guys can't see my mouse. Never mind then. Cause for a moment there, I thought the paneling at the back of the machine was actually the building behind it. And I was kind of confused. I was like, oh no, that's part of the... not a spaceship, apparently. Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman who I assume is a staff member appears to wave back at us. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick. Almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. Is it something from the organization? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting closer. Why not? Risk it for the biscuit, man. Risk it for the biscuit. I turn and leave. Why? But not because I'm scared or anything like that. I believe you, sir. I believe you. Rindaro. Sorry. Kyoba? Kyoma? I forgot what his preferred name was. Not because I'm scared or anything like that. Baka. Some members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not at the event hall either. I should have been focusing on Mayuri. I find her on the 7th floor. Capsule toy. Several capsule toy machines are lying down next to a plate reading Birthplace of the Japanese PC. She's gazing upon them with a wistful expression. I breathe a sigh of relief and take out my phone.
これだ。どうも嫌な予感がする。俺たちが知らないところで何かが起こっているようだ。
Who am I
分か
talking
ってる。
to?
無茶はしないさ。俺も命は惜しいからな。エル、サイ、コングル。
Elsai Kongru? After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. I feel like Elsai Kongru is like, you know, this is the way. This is the way. Kind of thing. Ooh, no! It's not me. You guys know. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. That is more concerning, I would think. I feel like that specifically is more concerning. The fact that she is so unconcerned with an explosion is more concerning. Not decided if she's level-headed or just airheaded.
Mayuri, 何をしている？
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Just as I thought. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Reinet Kakeru 3D Character Doll Series. Reinet Kakeru is a popularly anime series using its own card game spin-off. Railnet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Yeah, they're kind of cute. Not gonna lie, look at them. They're kind of cute. They are kind of cute. We can save the world later. First, we're gonna get Mayuri and then Uppa. It seems like Uppa is a series mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog or deformed frog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. Busokai. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was a rage. Its name escapes me though. There is no such thing as an ugly frog character. Hello? What do you mean an ugly frog character? All frogs are beautiful. Repeat after me, guys. All frogs are beautiful. We can't help it that some people have bad
ウーパ
taste.
が当たるかどうかは保証できないがな。
Go for it. I can't guarantee you'll get an Upa though. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
Why are you calling yourself Mayushi? Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes when she wants to act cute. According to her, she's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi! But who really cares?
だから、おかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
I don't think she said borrow. I think she just like... Can you give me 100 yen? All frogs are beautiful, yes. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. She looked like she was planning this from the very beginning. Basically the same meow. Meow. Cause you can't borrow somebody's fries. What, you gonna give me back the fries? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Don't say you wanna borrow no fries from me. At least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Aww, give her an Opa. You're not gonna let her do it. You're gonna do it yourself. Okay, I see you. It is.
Ah, ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
Well, I examined the metal Opa. A boy who was watching us tries his luck on the same railnet machine.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
He looks at my metal Ultra in resentment. Hey! This metal Opa is mine! So I can give it to Mayuri! Hi, Hero! Thank you so much for the stream streak! 3 streak! Woohoo! I'm assuming you know what Stein's Gate is about. This is my first time playing. I have literally no idea anything about this game. Like, I didn't even... oh, wait. You guys can't see me. You guys can't see me. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh well. Apparently I was leaning back in my chair a bit too much, and then I just disappeared into the nether. You're welcome. Ayo! But yes. I know nothing about this series. No, this game. I didn't even read the synopsis, so literally it's gonna be very new for me. Help is appreciated, but spoilers are not. Woohoo! I tend to see Mayuri's eyes sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, do you recognize? Okay, so we're in high school. Okay, so we are in high school, guys. We have confirmed to be in high school. Okay. What organization in high school? How old are people in high school in Japan? 16? 16 to 18. No, 14 to 18, right? Cause like there's grade 1 and everything. I wish I could experience Steins Gate blindly again. Oh, you're gonna experience it to me this time. Honestly, I don't want it anyway. Take it. Take good care of it. Kyoma! I was correct. It was Kyoma. Yeah.
Arigato, Okari.
Aww. Do you have a weakness? Okari, do you have a weakness for making Mayuri happy? I'm not gonna ship them even though it feels like this game wants me to. Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
We missed it! How long did it take to get a capsule? How could we have missed it? What? I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Oh, it's starting. Okay. Whoa. Why do we zoom in on the capsules? But okay, never mind. We made Mayurin happy. We have priorities. Yes. There might have been an explosion in some strange machine that's not, but hey, we gave Mayurin an Upa. But literally, right, it's just like, thank you for coming for the conference. I was just like, oh no, we missed it! Because generally, I hear it at the end as closing statements. You know, it feels like a closing statement to me rather than an opening statement, but okay. Opening statement? Oh, okay, never mind. Mayuri doesn't follow. Why?
行くぞ、マユリ。
って待って、名前書かなくちゃ。
Gotta write your name. Oh no, we're gonna leave Mayuri behind. じゃんじゃんじゃん。
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks out to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
This is him? Okay. What is he wearing? What is that? Not a scarf on his neck. What is he wearing? Weird fashion item, I guess? Nakabachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？
Why are you so
あの
close
人
to
が
my
作ったの？
face? Like, she is taking up half the screen. Did she really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal oppa. She's a bit late in more than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity turns to disappointment, then anger. He sounds cringe! Save your questions till the end of the presentation and say it in a normal manner! Ow! I've been to lectures and these kinds of conferences before. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. He be clowning. He be clowning. Don't do this. My word silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Yet now you're gonna be considered a weirdo.
バカにするにも程があるぞ。なんだね君は。
Oh, it's not how you go about doing it. If you wanna get your name up in the scientific community, you need to wait until the end when he's taking questions, and then after that, go to where the questions are being asked, and then after that, poke holes in all of his theory and put your point down in a way which he cannot wriggle through. Trap him in his own hubris, but not like this.
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
Could you say more? Who is this John Titor? What was it that he was saying that this guy had said which was the same? Did he just plagiarize the entire work of something? I see. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming. How has you been? Like, give us more information. I am not am not convinced. I am not convinced by your statement that he is just ripping off from John Titan. Because I don't know who that person is in the first place.
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Mayuri! My convention official here to throw him out. I turn around and glare him down. Oh, it's not Mayuri. Steins game? No, I have no idea what this is about. This is my first time playing. I didn't even read the blurb of what this game is about, so yeah. Grilling some meat. Hey, share. I want meat too. It's a girl about my age. And it turns out she's his daughter. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius, Makise Kurisu. I even recognized this stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Making the memory data is possible. 70 Kuriso equals Makise. Okay. Announced surprising thesis in a Far Eastern island nation. Oh. This thesis, even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is possible. It is making each man's memory data. The possibility is bold and it discusses it in detail. The research and study are that credibility is very high. It is certain only impossible present technology and knowledge will advance through it has already gotten excited pros and cons about the content of the thesis and something of saying GI is unfolded in not only the physics. English be Englishing. English be Englishing. Okay, hold on for a moment. Game Grams. Game Grams. Still have no idea why the Game Grams happened. I arrive in the Game Grams shop. Isn't me attracting them? Dun dun dun! Suibonyo! You didn't watch the anime either? I didn't even know the Stein Skate had an anime! So no, I did not. I know nothing about this. Good, you know? Good, good, good. Hope you enjoy Stein Skate's a lovely story. See you soon. Okay, see you soon. That's the best experience. She's even wearing the exact same skull. She really is wearing the exact same skull. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room and turns back to me with a stern expression. Is she gonna lecture little Rintaro about etiquette in a convention? 'Cause that might be very good to have. What's with his attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu will be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means no!
貴様、機関の人間か?
You're the organization.
まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
You're really sounding like a Junibyo, my dude. Yeah, you're really going full Junibyo. I'm getting a lot of secondhand embarrassment from you. Man!
ふざけてないで。ちょっと来てください。
え?
Yeah, Albert has already attracted too much attention. Oh, you think? Nakabashi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger my duty. To say nothing of these ignorant civilians. There is a theory. There is a theory that the people who know the least think they know the most and would have the most pride, the most misinformation, but that sense of superiority just because they know a little bit. While the people who actually know stuff know that they know, in fact, nothing at all. I forgot what that theory was. Let me search it up. But this guy is giving me major those vibes. Major those vibes. Let me search up that. Oh, sorry, hold on. My headphones got tangled up. Okay. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That specific. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Yes. Cognitive bias are people with limited knowledge or competence in a specific area overestimate their own skills, often believing they are experts because they lack expertise. They cannot recognize their own ignorance. Giving me a lot of this. Giving me a heck of a lot of this. Now, if he does turn out that he knows a lot, you know what? That's great. Prove me wrong. Please, prove me wrong. However, the fact that you're doing this, saying what you can't, you saying it in this way, your whole thoughts about how you are better than other people, ignorant civilians, your little ivory tower, understanding that you are a smart, strapping, genius, highly intelligent guy like yourself. You know, can I hope that he will find a way to understand and grow from this experience, or at least find a way that he can grow and understand how insignificant he is in the larger universe, which I believe he will, judging from the little opening cinematic. Looking forward to that. Not gonna lie. Am I one of those ignorant people who think themselves higher than themselves? Of course I am. How do you think I can relate? How do you think I know? I needed to be humbled, and therefore I will see him humbled. Dunning-Kruger, yes, that one. I let Maki say Chris. Why do you keep calling her the full name? But I guess she is. It's a sign of respect. Lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。そうなれば、貴様もいろいろまずいだろう。
Am I supposed to like this guy? I'm trying to think people are sure to know this. All your superiors say that.
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
I do it on the ground. I'm not a part of your system. My dad's not a phone. complicated. I see. I see. What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. And there's innocence in yours? A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. What? I'm living in a world of a tuny bill. Well, he's in high school and fits. It fits that he's a tuny bill. But oh, he's cringe. Heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Oh my god. Looks like chaos really does get your blood pumping. Hey, you.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
Just need to answer something?
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
You know, the fact is that if she really doesn't, if she isn't from the organization, the fact that you are talking about the organization so much makes her want to know more about the organization, right? And like, you're gonna be dragging her into it? Just saying. I'm just saying. Also, it makes you look more like a psycho. I'm just saying. Like, even if you are correct, and even if you know something that other people do not, even if you know about the organization and the whole God's fate and all this, like, there's a way to come across to make yourself more believable. You know? Like, maybe he is absolutely correct. Maybe he is not shocked by conspiracies. Maybe he really knows his stuff and I'm the one who is judging him. But at the same time, your manner really isn't helping you.
だから機関って？
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
Whoa, she just ran right in my face. Okay. But still, you don't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？この携帯電源切れてる。
Cause he's crazy.
誰と話していたんですか？
Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. She's trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break. Oh, I need strength. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別製の携帯なのだ。うわははははは。
Like, you guys can't see my expression, but it is not good. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. Like, again, you might be saying completely right. You know, I do not know this world of Steins Gate. I might be completely wrong. This really might be a device that does turn off immediately, but oh man. You know what? I'm just gonna believe that he's playing 5D chess. That's right. This guy is playing 5D chess, and it's all real. Everything that he's saying is absolutely real, and his tunibioness and his cringiness is part of his efforts to make it seem like he's crazy and cringe so people don't actually believe what he says. You know, he's playing 5D chess. That's what I'm gonna believe, okay guys? He's playing 5D chess. And so that's gonna throw people off because people are just gonna look at him and judge him so hard and nobody's gonna believe what he's saying. Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, in order to play this 5D chess with him, you know, 5-dimensional chess, I'm going to be as Chunibyo as he is. Right. Okay, yeah, I'm in on it now, guys. I'm in on it. Okay. Such measures are necessary to obtain my secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off my forehead. Oh, that was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kirisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Dang, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. And she just runs. Okay, no. Suddenly, she steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire! I can't look away! Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか
Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Huh? Nonsense, this is the first time we met. I was with Mayuri and at Upatoi 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
You look really upset. Oh, is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But what this girl is something that underhanded.
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
The time travel! The time travel is real! And one of the little shots and those like little I saw a woman with blonde hair and just like, if only I did something and like I regret or something, I don't know. The time travel, she probably died. The time travel. Trying to find out something, and he looked at her after getting close to her and just like, oh, I want to tell you everything. I want to tell you I'm sorry, but I can't, or something like that. I don't know. I'm going full conspiracy on this, guys, or maybe I'm cracking it wide open.
どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
We have, but we have not, because time travel is real. Dun dun dun. Causality is real. Fate is a thing. She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺は全てお見通しなのだ。
5D chess. I am a mad scientist after all.
天才少女よ。次会うときは敵同士だな。
は？
さらばだ。
Sarabada! I spin around and take her down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop. I can't listen to the enemy.
機関目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
And then after that, we see that the organization is just some kind of school club program. Here's something. I ran all the way down to the fourth floor and checked behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kuris is not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. Now go and see Mayurin.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend a conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. And leave Mayuri? Yeah? Let's see now, what was it? Mayuri?
ちー、マユリを置いてきた。
Knew she'd be a liability. Shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize his safety but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's around, I can just have her meet me here. With that in mind, I took out my phone and turned it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか?
Aw, I like that. I like that sound. Not just a regular email, it's a video attached. And once you click on this video, we will be cursed. In 7 days, we will have a call. And then after that, the video that is inside the attachment will show us how we will die. Dun dun dun. Also, look at that. That looks super sus. Look at that. SGEPK at jtk93.x29.jp. That looks super sus. That looks super sus. I want to play a game. Yep. Well, this is the real organization, guys. I opened the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is it a prank? Some sort of Makise Kurishi style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. Wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. Curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Little did you know, by opening the mail, you have just downloaded a virus, and now you are being tracked. And after that, you're going to be getting emails about how you have won something because you have entered in as a 100th person in some kind of lucky draw. And then you're gonna click it, and then all your money is gonna be gone. I have so many friends. So many friends. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address book. Ring, 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 ring.
Mayuri,
Ring, ring,
なぜ出
ring,
ない?
ring, ring. Phone call, phone call. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. Looks like I have to go back to Assembly Hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Hi, Free. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the hug. Wait,
まさか
don't tell me.
マキセクリスめ、マユリをさらったな。おのれ、それが機関のやり方か。
5D. 5D chess. 5D chess. Leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. And there's a very real danger that she might wander off in the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Hyonin Kyoma.
戻るしかないか。
The thought of climbing up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. Work those feet! When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Ah! Thank you for the ball! Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. How has your weekend been? It is a long weekend because Friday was Labor Day. And I slept. And I slept. And I slept the entire day away. You're at work? Yeah. But you know, yesterday I hope you didn't need to work. Is that a Charizard? That's a Charizard beside your name. I like the way I popped up on screen again. Oh my god! The way I popped up on screen was kind of funny. Day 7 of work? Why? When is your rest day? Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。
Tomorrow. Ah, okay, at least you have it tomorrow. And hopefully hopefully not just tomorrow. Hopefully like at least 2 days. You know, like 2 days.
よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよ
Feel like my eyes peeled as I ran up to Mayuri.
う。マユリ、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
あ、おかり。メタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
Oh no.
いなくなった？勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
She dropped it.
落としたみたい。
So she was looking for it. Not like it really matters.
見
It
つからない
matters
な
to
ら諦め
her.
ろ。また当てればいい。
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
The toy was worth that much.
マユリよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
Yeah, I mean, she put her name on it
そ
already,
の
right?
1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
She put her name on it already. I'm assuming she put her name on it like with you know, permanent marker. That's only important for us now. Gotta find that Metarupa.
だから売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
With a star. Let's begin our search for the metal upa.
てってるー。ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいでー。
She acts like she's 9. Marty tries calling his name. I don't know if she actually expects a response. By the way, the tuturu is Marty's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machine. Maybe the little boy who was like staring at that metal upa. Well, it was... Oh! Hey, John! Thank you so much for the sorry! Hold on for a moment. Let's give you a quick sorry. How is you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Stein's Gate. I know the name of this one and nothing else. Same! I have no idea what this thing is about, apparently, and I just found out today, cause of chat, literally there was an anime about it, but I don't know, I never know, I do not know. But yeah, we just came in. I don't know how much your cringe level is, John, but like... The main character is really cringe. Like, really cringe. Well, he's in high school, you know. That is a time to be cringe. That is the one time it is acceptable to be cringe. I'm judging so hard. Because I feel that secondhand embarrassment, okay? I knew people who were like that. I was in the anime community. And I'm just like, oh, 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 oh. Is it the middle acknowledgement? No. Apparently we are being something taro or hyonin kyoba or okarun or something. He's enjoying being himself to the fullest. To the psychic damage of everybody else. Oh man. He is chunibyoing to the max. There's an organization and I'm a mad scientist! Like, time and place maybe? Time and place? No, okay, never mind. Anyway, it might have been snagged by that little boy who was staring at the metal upa jealously. Another possibility that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Aha! Just imagine the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣な奴め、恥を知れ。
おかりんもね。
Not wrong. Not wrong, Mayuri. Oh, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. Well, at least she knows you. What was that?
悲鳴かな。
I think so. Only the presenter and few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. Who was that? I feel like that would be Dr. Dr. Nakabachi? First explosion on the roof, now this. What is going on here? What's going on here is that there is a time traveler, that is us, and he's going around doing time traveling things, which is apparently talking to, I forgot her name, genius girl, and stabbing the professor, maybe? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
マユリ、ここにいろ。
I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head into the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No. Someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. No, it's the girl! Is that us? Is that how we look like? Is that us? Seems like that's us. We are wearing a laboratory coat. What? Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. Call the ambulance. No, but what? Suddenly, I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run. Run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body.
警察を呼べ!
A man cries out in panic, and everyone else starts running and screaming. I follow them, of course. There was absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu superseded my instinctive urge to flee. When I got back to the assembly hall, Mayuri was waiting for me with tears in her eyes.
おかりん、 うしたの？
Hi, Kev. How is you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming. How you been? Whoa! Thank you so much for the gift subs. Yeah, thank you so much. Hold on for a moment. Hold on for a moment. 10 get wow. Let me give you a quick shouty. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, you get to put on a sticky note on me. What do you want to sticky notes on me? You love Steins Gate? This is my first playthrough. I know nothing about Steins Gate. I know nothing about the anime or the novel. This is the first time I'm playing anything about this, so I'm interested to know. It seems like there's got a lot of things happening, but we have to see. But yes, would you rather me spin the wheel? Spin. Okay, okay. ちょっと待ってくださいな。Let's go! Spin to win! Buffrog! Oh, Buffrog, yeah! Hold on for a moment, you guys, so I get my get my throat working ready. Hello. Alright.
Hey guys, it's me, Buffrog, the buffest frog who's ever born. Oh yeah, oh yeah. How are you guys? And also, thanks so much for the support and giving all those 10 gift subs, Cub. You're really awesome, man, bro. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bro. You must say Steins Gate inspired me to pursue a higher degree. Please do enjoy. Ooh, I see, I see. I don't know much about it. All I know is just like a little bit based on literally. Wait, hold on. All I know is just like a little bit because I believe it just started out. I know there's time travel involved. I know that he's trying to be a mad scientist. And I believe he's playing 5D chess. 5D chess on his cringe Chuny bonus. But you know what? He's living his life. We do not judge. We do not judge. Oh yeah. But I hope you enjoy this particular playthrough. Oh, right. Hold on for a moment, you guys. I realized something. Yeah. Okay. Great. We'll continue this. We're gonna be continuing Stein's key. Stein's key. This is literally the first time I'm going to be going through this game, like I said, so hopefully no spoilers. Is this a visual novel? I don't even know if this is like a visual novel kind of thing or not, to be honest. Oh, I got Kitty Cat as an emote. Thanks, Kev. That one's from you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright then, let's continue. Let's continue. Stop. I grab Maju's hand and run. I race down the stairs trying to drive the image of Chris's dead body from my mind. But I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. This is what it's like. When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt. Fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Well, you're gonna feel real bad later on when you learn more about her. And after that, when you go back in time and see her again, you're gonna look at her and you're gonna cry. Or rather, you're gonna look like you're gonna cry and you're gonna try and talk to her. And such can't because of time travel shenanigans. I think. At least. I don't know. I don't know. I finally stop when we get out to the main street. Sure, Dory. Why was Dory in red? I don't know. My chest pounds. My breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed.
ねえねえ、何があったの？顔色すごく悪いけど。
Why did I run away from the scene of the crime? Shouldn't I be one of the people, like calling the ambulance or something? Kinda weird, but okay. Oh, I see, and that is... 待ってくださいね。
Oopsie. But yeah, haha, I hope you enjoyed that buff frog moment where we were buffing and we were huffing and we were being a really... Wait, are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? I hope you guys... Okay, I think you guys are able to hear me. Just a gentle reminder, everybody, to wriggle your toes, and also a gentle reminder that currently this is the voice which I'm having on VoiceMod, and just now that buff frog, that is my real and actual and natural and factual voice, 110%. You guys have no reason to doubt it. And for those of you guys who are here, I hope you guys come tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to be doing an art stream, and more importantly, we are going to be drawing you guys. That's right, chat. We are gonna have a character to represent all of you guys, all the peeps, all of my army peeps. We gotta have a character, so in case anytime when I'm gonna like draw Frog and her peeps, we will have a character to represent. So come tomorrow, please, 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 please. You guys get to choose how you look like. Okay, back to the game. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet.
人が死んでた。
I take several deep breaths, and for some reason, the thing that is taking the most of my attention right now on this entire street is that smiley face in the center. That little circle with the kitty smile. I take several deep breaths. I'm sorry, I don't know why. It's a tense situation, but that face is just at me. The color of the blood still stains on my brain, but I calm down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowds milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Moe? Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Well, at least he's being honest, right? At least he's being honest. Hey, Stick! How is you? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Does everybody except me know this game? Almost everybody. Almost everybody. Yes? Okay, well. Okay, well, you guys get to see my real and first time knowing anything about these stories reaction, so... Just another day in Akihabara. To be exact, I only know the anime. I mean... I know nothing, so... I take out my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Hey, maybe you should turn it off and talk to that weird person who you were talking to the entire time previously, huh? Maybe you could just go ahead and inform them, give them an update, you know, since they're super real and everything. You know? Could be a thing that you could do, you know, if everything was true, which I'm sure everything is true because why would I lie to myself? Oh, I know, my friend Daru. I'll tell him about what happened just now since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I honestly thought there'll be more gameplay, but it's just been like story so far. Is this like a visual novel kind of thing? Literally, I do not know a thing about this game. I do not know if it is a game. I honestly thought it was going to be some kind of RPG when I played it, but it turns out not to be. Oh, it's a visual novel. Okay. Gonna manage some expectations because of that. I'm just like, oh, okay, just opening scene. And it's just like, this opening scene is a very long opening scene. Turns out that this opening scene is an entire game. I honestly thought it was going to be some kind of like RPG where it's going to be like a little fight system or something. That's why I was talking about Chrono Trigger in the beginning. Cause yeah. Okay, well now you see, this is how much I know about this entire thing. Which is nothing. Nothing at all. Except now I guess I know a little bit. I know about Makise Kurisu. I know about Kyoma. And I know about Mayuri. And I know about the Metaruma. Remember to save before branching choice. How does one save? Oh! Well, is the tips the thing that we were talking about previously? Ah! I honestly thought there'll be a thing. Because I was honestly thinking that this was gonna be an RPG and this is just like the really long opening sequence before we actually play. I was waiting to like actually have my character on screen doing stuff before I save. But apparently not. So I'm glad that you told me, and I'm glad that now I know what to say. Nothing beats blank playthrough, not gonna lie. Imagine if I just didn't say it out. Oof. Oof. Moi. A word used to describe characters' traits that are cute or endearing includes flaws such as glasses, clumsiness, or ditziness. Also used to refer to the culture of entertainment centered on characters who possess such traits. Pronounced Moe. Lodi. Word. Here is mystery. Ah. Okay. John Titor. A self-proclaimed time traveler from 2036 who appeared in the American Internet message board in November 2000. The Internet went in uproar, flooding the board with questions and debate. Titor posted pictures of his time machine and its control manual, as well as diagrams illustrating time machine mechanics. He also disclosed information on near-future events, time travel physics, history intervention, and multiverse timelines, and worldliness. And then 4 months after his appearance, he left a comment saying, "I will be leaving this world line shortly and this will be my final post," and disappeared. Fictional. Wait, is John Titor real then? Wait, this one literally just says fictional. Hold on. He is real? Claiming to be an American military time traveler from the year 2036. Oh, it used to be huge time travel. Oh. Okay. Let me just check CID. On November 2, 2000, a man using the handle timetravel_0 posted an internet message board claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036. He said his name was John Titor, and he wrote about the dystopian future from which it came from, a time of war, famine, and destruction. He warned that his future was also a future suggested prepared by stockpiling weapons and food. He also explained how his time machine works, offering up diagrams of the device. The year is 2036, 16 years after a surprise nuclear strike by the Russians in 2015. The United States infrastructure has collapsed. Well, that didn't happen. I mean, the United States infrastructure collapsing in a different way, I think, but not because of Russian nuclear strike. A faction of survivors has attempted to rehabilitate a country struggling to make their lives in a place now that resembles a modern version of the Old West. In John's future, time travel is a reality. The technology was developed at CERN in Switzerland years earlier and mainly used for military purposes. It was led to the formation of the 177th Temporal Resonance Unit, which John eventually becomes a member. He has assigned his first mission travel back to the year 1975 to recover the world's first portable computer, the IBM 5100. This particular model features a hidden quirk and ability to speak multiple code languages, one of which was useful to those attempting to rebuild the US infrastructure in 2036. The reason John was chosen for this mission was a personal one. His grandfather was a lead engineer of the small team responsible for building the IBM 5100. Different world branch. Yeah, I kind of got that. With some help from his grandfather, John completes his mission and successfully retrieves a computer. On his way back to the future, he decides to stop over to the year 2000 to visit his mother, Kate Titor, and retrieve some personal artifacts and warn his family of the wars to come. It is in this timeline that John reached out via the internet and began to tell his story. For the most, the fact that there was no nuclear strike by the Russians in 2015 or a second American Civil War suggests that John's story was not real. For true believers, the fact that his vision of the future did not come to pass simply suggests that John's presence in our timeline altered our future, stopping or delaying the inevitable nuclear war. From the moment made his first public post, an eclectic group of characters have been slowly pulled into his story, becoming part of a complex and unusual mystery that, for some, might seem trivial. But to those who follow the word of John Titor, these interactions are proof that time travel is real and that our future is in jeopardy. Now, 20 years after his initial post, John Titor's story is even more relevant. With reports of the Russian interference in the American presidential election and tensions rising under Donald Trump's White House, John's predictions of a second civil war and surprise nuclear strike are being reconsidered by those who follow him. There is a feature-length documentary film. Oh ho! Oh ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! I'm learning a lot of stuff today. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of John Titor before. Huh? I honestly thought it would be like, oh, something out of Stein's. No, it's a real thing. Oh. Ho ho. Okay. Okay. Well. What? Huh? Yeah. Huh? Huh? Oh. Okay. A popular manga serialized in Loco Comics, the season of more and more children learn about internet through this anime. I mean, that's literally what's happening now, you know. Children are better informed than some of their parents with regards to internet issues, yes. Politicians and strongly for encouraging children to hikikomori, idealizing girls obsessed with computers. I mean, yes, we are currently obsessed with computers. However, not really hikikomori because we are able to bring the computer with us via our sumahos. However, measure themselves plays a serious role over the possibilities of internet morality, copyright infringement, and privacy protection. I think more people should learn about privacy protection and internet morality. But then again, it depends on who is teaching about internet morality and whether you believe in universalism versus relativism. But definitely about privacy protection. Dangers of the internet. All series stimulates intellectual curiosity, battles terrorists in cyberspace. Virtual robots with enemies, viruses, monsters, they can be easy to visualize, blah 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 blah. It's pretty. Okay, cool. Capsule toy. Yep, we know what. We need to exhibit properties of both electricity and magnetism. Blah 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 blah. This is why it's called like EM divided by frequency, radio waves, infrared, invisible light, and ultraviolet, X-rays, and gamma waves. It literally says Chunibyo! Literally says Chunibyo! Okay. The organization is the organization. Nothing more, nothing less. Its formal name is something else, or even uttering the name is a death wish. For that reason, all who know the existence simply call it the organization. Oh, man. Okay. I suppose it may be disrespectful to the victim, but my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty slime-like flesh. Our souls... Hey, what do you mean by dirty slime-like flesh? Your flesh is dirty. Very much organization. Yeah, it's full organization. Our souls fester like... Ew. Oh, I did not like this imagery. Oh, ew. Oh. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type in my phone. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure that she was. Hi, Gemma! Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well! Steins Gate animated adaptation is my favorite anime. I've never watched it and I've never played it. Nor have I read it, so this is literally the first time I'm seeing anything about Steins Gate. But how is you, by the way? Hope you're doing good, hope you're doing well. If I had to say it, I guess I feel like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? Or are you? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Hey. Good questions to ask. Good questions to ask. Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finished typing and placed my thumb over the second button. And then I pressed down. Sending. Oh. Such a slow burn at first episode barely has anything? Ooh. Huh? What was that? Wait, look around. Look around, look around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own two eyes. It's the organization! It's the organization! Whose very organization! Oh! I stand petrified, speechless, and alone in the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone. I look up. And there, at the top of Rarikan, was Makise Kurisu. Sticking out from the 8th floor event hall just where we were. Oh! It's a crashed satellite. The time travel machine. Oh, is that like one episode? Or like, was that just starting? Oh, this is the intro! Nyan. That was just a prologue? That was a prologue?
おい、そこの貴様。俺たちが見えているか？
No. Sorry, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. Fun fact, my friend is in Japan today. Just sent me like an picture of this place. Oh, nice! Such a masterpiece, right? Scenes, gate, and anime songs are bangers. You're in for a longer game. Yeah, I guess so.
なぜ何も答えない？
Can I answer?
貴様に聞いているんだぞ。モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ。間抜け面をしようってつまらんやつだ。
Yet we can't answer?
貴様からだと俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。
Oh my god, he's doxing me. Oh no, he sees me. Quick, hide! Hide, everybody!
モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は実はすべて虚構。もちろん貴様自身もな。
Dun dun dun, we are in the Matrix.
真の現実、それはこちら側にある。自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか。無理もない。まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。まず俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる。世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
Oh, they're anarchists. First, let me save this. And after that, the system. Oh! System means by the organization maintains a script on humanity. Oh, thank you for the drink, Redeem. I literally just took a drink, but AO0. Always do. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the hat packs. Bill. The system is the means by which the organization maintains its grip on humanity. Its full scope is too vast to comprehend, but suffice to say that the system gives the organization influence over governments, religion, media, culture, and science worldwide. Most people do not even know their lives are controlled by the system. It is so deeply embedded in the fabric of society that modern civilization will not be able to function without it. Destroying the system, therefore, will plunge the world into chaos. Okay. Okay. Truly Matrix-like. Doing good. Good to hear. How is you? So far, so good. A little bit tired. A little bit wanting to eat something, but I am abstaining. I've already eaten so much today. But how is you? Okay, you're doing good. You just said, System man is always a system. I'm not a part of your system.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
マイリは少し黙っていろ。駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一歩手前の路地を入ると、大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。
I'm so not gonna remember any of that. So not gonna remember any of that. ちょうどり MTV 末広町ステーション蔵前橋通りお檜山ビルディング second floor
目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。
ボランティアワークショップはははははははは Why am I not able to click on the new and unread? Hello? Huh? Bron 2 Brickshop? Okay, I need to go to the B, I guess. It's not here! Oh, okay, never mind then.
Ima doki, 旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。
Oh, it's the thing in the middle, in the just now, in the,
需要があるとは思えない。
the scene.
寂れた店なのだ。
Hey, CRT monitors are really cool. You can get some radiation out of it.
だが、ブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんは、このビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに、今や急ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと、道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。
Hey, that's good investment.
幸いにもあの店長は、人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜き、ビル2階を丸々ワンフロア、ただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわっはははは。
はい。
だが、未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため、優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ、所属研究員は。
オカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
Lab members.
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは、
Yep.
俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
I thought previously you said it was just called the lab. Why is it now Future Gadget Lab?
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
You're right. Mayuri, you are completely right. Okarun is a lot cuter.
そしてコスプレが趣味のこう一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
てってれー、まゆしーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
Wait, she's a cosplayer though.
最後にスーパーハッカー、ラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
スーパーハッカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、上皇。
Hacker, duh.
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容は、そのものズバリ発明である。詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。というか、今のところはそっちばかりだ。
Don't question Holy Kill. I will question everything. Dark Dominion. Okay. Hello, Steve again. Do you know about Dark Dominion? Oh.
すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だが、これはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは、俺の中に108まであるのだ。
Oh. Are you going to invent them, or are you just still thinking about them?
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルの目。
I need to know what it was. Popular message board covers a variety of topics from hacking to cooking. Ah, okay, okay. Kind of like 4chan or 2chan. Once upon a time. I don't even know if those exist anymore. I believe they do, but I don't know. Like now I only hear about Reddit, but even Reddit's not as fun anymore. We're like questioning. I will question everything. Super hacker. The threat. My friend's a hacker, so I can easily find out who you are. Often appears. Hacker. Ah, okay. Costume play. Aha.
それと俺が話しているのだから。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
How did she know?
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
通じないんじゃないかな。
On internet, it's just an written rule to say this whenever you see an image of someone or something looking towards the camera. Hey? こっちみんな。
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
その人にしてみたらマユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
Oh, I love the meta humor.
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
じゃあダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
嫁だからか。
誰の嫁の話はどうでもいい。
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん。もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
ないな。
即答かよ。
故にそのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
I'll tell you guys this right now, literally. If I was a character in an anime or a manga or a game, I would absolutely be the mobile character. Mobukara. I will be one of the background characters and go, wow, this is my first time in an exhibition. Or like, oh wow, this place is really beautiful. Or going like, I'm kind of hungry. I wonder what's gonna be for dinner later. Kind of thing, you know? You think I wouldn't be a Mobukara? I would forcefully be a Mobukara. I will absolutely 110% forcefully be a Mobukara. Why? Because the Mobukaras are usually the ones who, continue life as normal and do not need to go through such big, huge, terrible drama. You know, I'm just like, I'll be cruising, okay, compared to the main characters who are gonna go through whatever life and death situations / mental gymnastics to get through life / whatever weird wacky adventures. No, I will be the regular Mobukara who just goes to work, does something and then goes back and just says random background noises. Yes, I am that random background. Wow, or oh my, I can't believe that they done kind of thing. Oh, internet, right? Internet, wow. Unless it's shonen and the city was destroyed. Yeah, but if that's the case, I would like to be the mob cutout at the end of the day where they always say like, and now we are rebuilding, kind of thing. And then at the end of it, just like, and everything's all fine and dandy now. And just like, yeah, I will be part of those mob characters as well. Just like, I'm so glad that's over with. Thank you, Mr. Hero. As I continue life as per normal. I mean, the whole point is to be protected, right? Right? Mob characters are just generally background, and they're more or less protected from all these kind of weird things happening. The big anime death scenes. Those are named characters. Those are named characters. I'm just like, nah, man. I'm just like random person, random B person, random person C or F. F for Froggle, yeah. Oh, like a monster appears, I would just be like, ah! Somebody help! And then after that, that's it. Hey, F for Froggle, legit, right? So yeah, what kind of character would you guys be if you guys are in an anime or game or so? Movies are different. Movies generally, mob characters don't necessarily have plot armor. Generally movies don't necessarily give the mobs a plot armor of at the end of the day things are gonna be alright. You miss these Froggle Yabs, Ayo. But yeah, generally movies will not have this kind of mob. The background people are the fodder for which the main character is going to have to see, and then after decide, no, this isn't right, kind of thing. So I'm just like, yeah, in an action movie, probably not the best thing to be a background character. What would be a good, safe character to be in for an action movie, though? Cleaning stuff, ayo! That's an anime about cleaning stuff now, though, so... Like, nobody saved. The cleaning staff will always, like, find a monster. The person who is just walking home from work would be the victim of stalking and all these kind of things. Depending on what kind of situation. What kind of situation? Oh, whoa. Like, Wow. There's a game about cleaning out the horror scenes. You had your eyes on that too, right? I really enjoyed Backrooms Cleaning Simulator. For some reason, Viscera Cleaning Simulator not as much, not as fun as the Backrooms. I don't know. It's essentially the same, but I feel like the Backrooms one feels a lot more cleaner, a lot more smoother, and a lot more fun. IMO. Yeah. Nah, you know what will be the best character to be in an action movie? The feature. The random feature. The random feature that comes in, says hi, and then after that just disappears after that, kind of thing. Just, hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, bye. you know? Like, if I just say like one line, or just like one teeny tiny scene, and then after that I just disappear. Like, yeah, that will be the best character. That will be the best character. The random person. But sometimes they kill the random feature just because of that. Yes, but usually it will just be a kill the random feature. It would not be put this random feature in a terrible situation, you know? Like, a mob character can be trapped in a dungeon somewhere for 20 years, and after that they find out that they, like, the trafficking thing, and after, so, yeah. But the feature will just be like, I'm here, and after that, I'll be like, let's go for it, and then I die. And that's it, you know? I don't have to have, like, a prolonged torture attempt kind of thing. You know, I'm just there for a little bit, and then after that I'm gone. Whether I have a happy ending or not, because, you know... The guy said one thing, but now they're my life monster. So once they'll die, I'll be able to have my character develop. But yeah, hey. I mean, like, that's the thing. If I'm just gone and just like, boop, and I'm out of the story, that means, like, hey, at least I'm safe then. You know, at least I'm safe then. Yeah? 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 Oh man. Now, if you want to go for a completely no-risk character, if you want to be a completely zero-risk character, you know who you should be? You should be the dead wife. Because in the flashbacks, they're always happy. Only good things happen, and then after that, sudden sickness or something, and then they die, you know, kind of thing. And then that gives the protagonist or whatever character the strength to move on and continue forward and have some kind of motivation in life. But hey, you are safe now. You've had your story. It was a great story, and now you're done. And now you're done, and you're in heaven. So that's cool. Hi, Dr. Marmot. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming. How has you been? We're currently playing Stein's Gate, but I've taken an aside to talk about what would be the best character for me to play if I was in a game / manga / anime / movie. So yeah. Steve says, I have it. You should be the Warner. Then the story starts. That is true. But that means you're also more or less like at the area where a lot of bad things happen. Now, they might not be happening to you, but you have been affected. You know, kind of be like. I'm just imagining one of those, like, there's a killer on the loose, and just like, don't go. So you're still in the situation, like you're being affected by it psychologically or something like that, you know, kind of thing. Rather than if you are the dead wife, then you're already dead, you know. So nothing in the story is gonna affect you, and generally you had a really good fulfilling life already. You know, you had a really good fulfilling life already, and so you just have the best. You do not need to worry about anything that's gonna happen during the movie because hey, you're already there. Surely the safest pick is to be the One Punch Man, but that's only if there is such a character. Like, there's definitely not gonna be a One Punch Man in a zombie movie, you know, kind of thing. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna have to be a character that is just consistently there for all of them, you're not gonna be. You can either be the main character who's going to have to end up doing all of those things that you need to go through, all the horror, all the terror, all the character growth, all the emotional steps and journeys and all that kind of thing, versus regular mob character. I would be the regular mob character, or I would be the dead wife. Oh, wow, this fair is so fun! I want to go on to the Ferris wheel next. Oh, this is such a delicious place. Wow, this place is so fancy, kind of thing. Like that my mob character will just be like that background noise, like wow. And after that, and then that's all. And then I will continue living my life as per normal. Yeah. That's only for specific ones. That's always for specific ones. You can't be Batman in every single world, man. Hardman after all. Does the cameraman counts? Yeah, I guess. But the thing about the cameraman is the cameraman has to, like, well, you know, be there to see everything. You know, you gotta run 10 times faster than the superhero to get that nice cool zoom shot when the superhero is coming towards you, you know. You gotta have the teleportation skills. You gotta have to be able to keep up with all of that, you know. You need to be able to fly for some things, you know. Like, and that means you're gonna be dodging all the debris as well. But, generally, most of the time, it is true that a cameraman does survive. The only times a cameraman does not survive is if it's one of those, what is that, found footage? Then the cameraman probably doesn't, because found footage, you know? You can't, but Batman, yeah, you'd wish to be Batman. I know, everybody wishes to be Batman, but not every... You can't be Batman in what is that, in every movie. You'll take the risk, give you the camera. Ayo, you can't be a specific character in every movie, because Batman himself needs to be able to have all of the things already, including the tragic backstory. So in my case, I will have none of that. Alright, let's continue the game. Sorry, you need to be the bad guy. But that's the thing. Batman doesn't want to be Batman. You know? And also, like, in a place where literally the story would break if there was Batman. Obviously, Batman cannot be there. So, it has to be in every story. Generally, what will you be? Be as much of a Batman as you can be in every story. I can understand that. But it also probably means that you're gonna die. Unless you are the main character. Okay, back to the game. Ouch. Oof. Ouch. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, back. But you don't want to be the main character. Hey, anybody who goes up to randomly punch a guy just because, that's main character energy already, you know? Like, he is the hero. Therefore, Batman is always, if not the main character, a big supporting role. Supporting cast. Dun dun dun! Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better when to the...
12秒オツ
Is that a frog? Is that a frog? There's a frog there, there's a frog there. Oh my. Oh me, me, me. Oh my, my, my. Oh me, my, oh me, my. And there's an Uma plushie. Upa plushie, sorry. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is an ugly cute character, Alpacaman. This game is called Alpacaman 2, where you speak to Alpacaman via microphone and watch him react. Game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. So I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. Ooh. I turned to Dado with a menacing glare.
黙れスーパーハク。俺は中二病ではない。
Okay. You Jinbyo. Even for frogs, such culture. They have 2 frogs. Very cultured. Absolutely 110%. Very cultured. I see my hair back and flash a devilish grin.
ほーい。今日まだ。
Is this? It really is reminding me. The way he says it really is reminding me of Pandora's actor. You know? Do you guys know? Is it just like the trope of them talking this way? Cause it's really giving me Pandora's actor right now.
そういう設定っしょ。
やれやれ。誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
I like this dude the most so far. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man. Hashira Utaru. Nickname? Daru! He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of a computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 2D mates! I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything is fine as long as it's more. He's a reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence on software as his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Okay, guys. Guys, let me pause here for a while. I need you guys to confirm something with me. In Berserk, you know, you guys know Berserk, right? You guys know Berserk, right? You guys definitely know Berserk, right? Would you agree that in the later seasons, Guts has become Moe? Do you agree? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Like with the art style change and his like sum-sumness slightly, you know, kind of thing. And I'm just like, Over here, nursing a quick finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student. If you can believe it. I've known her since we were so small. She's also an otaku. Nowhere near Daru's level though. This girl's in charge of the lab's official costume division. A woman. And today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely space. This is just their club room and it's so nice. I'm glad to see that these guys have a hobby. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is, Mayuri is completely... Oh, shush! Shush, you! Still, there's no way I could ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me... Hostage? Okay. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. But she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
で、オカリン、 アルパカマンは反応したん？
Your name is not Okarin. Your name is not Okarin. You might call yourself Kyoma, but your name is Okarin. Human face alpaca inside a martyr was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive. You think the game was bugged? Was just now the entire thing talking to Alpaca Man? I feel like just now that entire cool thing that makes you think that you're talking to us, the viewer, is actually talking to Alpaca Man. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Anyway, guys, look. One frog that's on top of the boxes, right at the top, lying over the cat, and one frog at the whiteboard. So there's two frogs. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... Huh? TV makes it sound like it's shorter, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. Guess it's broken. Fail. This crummy TV is on leaves from brown tube bookshelf downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
You made Mr. Alpaca angry.
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
Turn out the TV and lie down on the couch. Fed out with the humidity of Japanese summers, I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I close my eyes, and what naturally comes to mind in that impossible scene I saw an hour ago?
消えた。
As I left Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. Can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. People in the stores, gone. In the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I only felt a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless until...
どうかした？
Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes.
今、人が消えたよな。消えただろ。今目の前で。
Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her.
マユリも見たか。見たよな。
Mayuri's head flopped back and forth with my shaking.
見てない。
I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass
見
marbles.
ていない。見ていないのか。だってついさっきまでここにはたくさんの人たちが歩いていたんだぞ。
歩いてたかな。
それに店員まで消えている。こんなことはいくらなんでもありえない。
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。あ、そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's building. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radican, where I had been just a minute before. There it was. An enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. Was she crushed? Was she crushed? I mean, this thing just went right through the building. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I sworn I could have heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kuris might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was...
そもそもあの人工衛星は一体なんだ
Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I'm seeing now. This satellite had penetrated top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did it happen?
マユリあの人工衛星だが
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと何がびっくりしたのだ
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was a kaplow. I say it was more like a zzz.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression
ここで
stern.
何をやってるんだここらは今立ち入り禁止だすぐに出て行きなさい
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん仮にあなたを警官 A と名付けるが一つ聞きたいことがあるんです
Officer A.
って
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんですあなたも見ましたよね
見ていないいいから早く出て行け
I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I
さ
could,
っきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ
the policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radikan." How? Huh? Wait, but he hadn't said it yet. He hadn't. Just as I was about to say it, he grabbed my arm and said, "There's no one stabbed." How would you know I was going to talk about Radikan and the stabbing? Suspicious. Very suspicious. While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted to the UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radikan. All the major TV stations in Tokyo, even ToTV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba Street, nor about Nakise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
It's all the organization! Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。
I knew it!
警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
Sorry about that, my fan turned off.
だが俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebrated bottle of Dr. P. My favorite soda from the fridge. Dr. P! Zam! Oh, damn! Oh, no, not Dr. P! The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
コーラの方がよくね？
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
They can't put Dr. Pepper!
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。うわはははは。
Through the curtain dividing in center, you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget was already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I pulled Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. And hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily dropped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. Men like him who give our generation a bad name. This lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
誰？計画は順調に推移しているか？
え、計画って何ぞ？
Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Let me just do a quick savey. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models.
計画は計画だ。8号機の調整以外に何があるというのか。
ああ、そのこと。いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
He's not Julie. You can't say Julie do the thing and then he'll know exactly what he needs to be doing. We went to high school together and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね？
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
それは無理。
desu. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where I talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again.
それで8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いやまだ。
So they're just trying to fix the microwave, okay. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpakaman, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. That is one heck of a sentence to say. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of the sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious future-ish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. There's a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Kago, what do you think of the characters so far? Daddy is probably my favorite. Oh, goodness. I am getting used to the chunibyo-ness of Hyoma. Or rather, Okarin. I still have the same thoughts regarding Mayuri. I am most curious, of course, but Makise Kurisu. But I believe that will take time. You love them so much, eh? Number 1, the big particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. And gadget number 3, this be ora ora. Ora 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 ora. Gadget number 4, mode snake. Gadget number 5, once again I made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6, Sialoom saber. Gadget number 7, ghost in the ball. Not ghost in the shell, ghost in the ball. They all can all be seen on the website Darumade, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist genius. Gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors in a sphere. The small CMOS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connected to the monitor to the opposite side of the sphere. This attempt at practical optical camouflage is the greatest masterpiece among completed feature gadgets, but its sheer size makes it difficult to store. Its name is derived from the sci-fi mentor Ghost in the Shell! I don't get it, so they put cameras between the monitors. They just... Huh? What do you mean by practical optical camouflage? A red chemical glow stick with a handle attached, allowing one to grip it like a sword. Made possible not just through future gadget laboratory hardware, but also chemical knowledge inspired by Spark Wars. Okay. Okay. Created by contriving a dryer in a vacuum. The dryer is operated using the exhaust of the vacuum. His name is Lupin the Sun. This really is the anime club. Future gadget number 4, instant super humidifier. Super humidifier, not dehumidifier, just a humidifier. Uses electric heating coils to quickly boil a large volume of water. This generates enough steam to fill a room of 12 square meters, but it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds. It looks like a claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Metal Moa. Okay. Fly detector based on thumb perspiration, although it may be appropriate to call it a sweat detector. You have to admit, it's a pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to the, yup, Juju's Bizarre Adventure. CCD camera mounted to bamboo toy helicopter. Attached to the helicopter's fulcrum with the aerial footage unpowered. Image is rotating at high speed so you might get dizzy. Oh! I did not know this one. 22M1. I did not know this one. Mobile jacket gun bomb. Toy ray gun with a TV remote jammed inside. You can change channels by pointing at the TV and pulling the trigger. However, the only supported channel is Channel Plus. Oh. To turn the TV on, you must manually flip the switch on the TV. Okay. I hope we're gonna run into Fujo references for I can appreciate you even though Moto says he is about Akiba style otaku rather than Ikebukuro bro. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't think there'll be much of Ikebukuro bros over here. And I'm not a Fujoshi. What do you mean? Imagine a frog being a Fujoshi. What? Couldn't be. I would never. Anyway, a current problem is feature gadget number 8, phone wave. Name subject to change. Pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. And the other things, my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. And so, our opinion and gadget names are always split. But I digress. Really? It's very split and yet you still manage to make full-on references. Okay. The full wave name subject to change is, in short, a remote control of the microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating. Process. Voila, hot food, ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. 2 days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave being subject to change with a second unintended capability. A brave, or possibly just a tea, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1. As usual, when the unexpected happened, the chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Dada and I have been searching for the cause.
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし、バナナを冷凍してみようとしたらさらにへんてこなことになったし、さっぱりわかんねえ。
Dada now, looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make it happen again.
マユリここにバナナを持て。
またゲルバナ作るの？
Get bananas?
前から気になってたけどさ、マユシ。ゲルバナって略さないでくんない？
だってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave. Name subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？もったいないよ。
That is true. I was thinking the
ケ
same
チケ
thing,
チ
not
してい
gonna
ては
lie.
機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ。
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
次からは一本ずつ使うことを検討しておこう。
Why can't you just take it out? The phone wave name subject change is simple to use. It's a microwave with the phone tapped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Ooh! Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and my coat pockets. Oh! Can I not call anybody else? Did I not have... Aw, I can only call this number then. Sure. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
That's the voice of Mayoshi Guidance, the system that is programmed to operate the microwave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。例えば1分ならシャープ60、2分ならシャープ120です。
None of the command properly will cause the phone wave name set to change to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hashtag. That should do it. The method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり、奮闘の規則を導入して。
Rules only face out atoms of electrons orbit all in the same energy. Not sure I get it, but okay.
あるわ。ねえよ。
ないか。
ないね。
そうか。
Three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Eh! The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered the phone wave name subject to change had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ、このバナナ食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってずずいと行くがいい。
Why didn't you go and eat it, huh? Didn't Daru?
いらね。
いらねえ。Good job, Daru.
ではまゆり、お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。マユシ、あなたのバナナブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
Wipe your nose!
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブ。
言わせるな、手の額。
Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Yuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。
Apparently, if you microwave grapes, you get plasma. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そうか、わかったぞ。
I turned to the white part and said freezing in the middle. And I crossed it out and slapped the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが、実は違ったのだよ。
A bold statement if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち、なんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
Her reactions are pathetically weak. My wife probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつーの。
Oh.
問題は、じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんのってことじゃん。
冷凍の逆なら解凍じゃないのかな。
実に愚鈍な意見だな、マユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお。
He's right. To be honest, I don't have a clue. Okay, guys, it is currently like 1:30 a.m. I think it's time for me to go to sleep for the time being. But like I said, I've been pretty tired. Honestly, pretty interesting though, not gonna lie. Wow! Thank you for the ball! Oh! Nom 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 nom. Thank you for the nom noms. But yeah, okay. Woo, 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 woo. I feel like this will be a real BGM. I feel like this will be a really great story, but I'm a little bit too tired to really go through it. If I go through it now, I'll just be reading the words without really processing them. And I feel like this story should be processed a little bit more, you know? Are you gonna upload the videos on YouTube? Do you want me to upload the Stein Skate videos on YouTube? I don't mind doing it if you want. If only there was a way. No, I believe that Zero has a thing that it will just automatically upload onto YouTube. I have no idea how though. But yeah, if you want me to do so, I wouldn't mind doing it. Yep. So we'll see how it goes. I probably will, but yeah, please do remind me in case I don't, because you know my brain just does not necessarily remember to do things, unfortunately. But yes, guys, thank you guys again so much for coming and joining. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for the support. Tomorrow we are going to be doing the drawing stream, so please do come and check out whatever we're gonna be what is going to be your character. Yes, you guys are my peeps. You guys get to choose what the peeps do, what the peeps be like. Okay. Let's see who we can read into. Well, the Learn is playing Terraria. Oh, Shin is playing Elden Ring as well. Oh, they're all playing together. Okay. Ray is doing just chatting. Rococo. Ems is having her birthday Emsathon. Let's go and say hi. Thank you guys again so much for coming. Let's go. Oh my god, Ems! Congratulations. But yes, before I leave, obviously, I will need to do a little thing.